Let me put the plastic tote over here and we can guide you in. I won't hurt your yarn.
Oh, no, I know. I don't care.
This way. We got heat.
Come on.
We got heat. There you go.
Hi, Joy.
Kisses. Kisses. Yeah. You're huffing.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your house back. I know it was an adventure, but yeah. Go find your hot spot. Yeah, I just want to show everybody keep snakes why it's important to keep plastic totes handy. All my snakes are out of their enclosures, as you can see. We've had no power for 3 days and 2 nights. It's been about 61 degrees in the house. We have a huge commercial grade generator hooked up outside. I have Jade and Chewy together in here with a light on top for heat. Connie's in here with the light on top for heat. These guys are all in plastic totes with a lot of drill holes for the heaters that I have going. I have 2 electric heaters still running on the generator. The house is an upside down mess. But the animals have to come first, and they've all got a source of heat. And there's my big heavy gauge power strip that's connected to the generator through this yellow cable that runs out, heavy grade cable. I turned Chewy's tank into storage. I took the shelf out of the walkway here, so if I have to use the stove to heat the house up, I have more of an open space here. Hi, Lillers. Say things have been moving all over. This is making me nervous. But yeah, everybody's doing fine so far. They're a little on the chilly side at night, but that's what you get with 60-something degree weather. These kids are doing fine. They're up and prowling. Hey, Grump. Oh, it's Nosy. Hey, Nose. What are you doing? Sorry about the shakiness. I'm running on no sleep. Sorry about the shakes. I'm running almost no sleep. Hi, Grump. Hi, Grumpy Grump. What are you doing, Bubba? So, yeah, it's been chilly in here. I've been running one of the eyes on the stove at night for heat. You see how beautiful they really are. This is Grumpy staring at them. I just put some more crap. I bought some new water bowls, and he's not happy with me. Nosy and him both have issues with me setting stuff on top of their enclosure. But, yeah. Now, he's wanted to be up here and be warm. Nosy, on the other hand, she's been going down on the bottom floor to stay cool at night. She likes the coolness. These guys don't really like a lot of heat. That's why I had... There's Nosy. They're both still up here. That's why I had to install an air conditioner across the room from them, because they do not like high heat. Oh, Nosy and Grumpy are both still up here on the top floor. She's mad. Uh-oh. Mama put more crap on top of my enclosure on the top level. Sorry about that, Nosy. What do you see, Grumpy? So, both of them are upset because I got the whole top lined up with water enclosure, water trays, my gloves, my new incubator for eggs. So they're not happy with me today. I'm sorry. You're going to have to deal with that stuff on top of your house. We probably won't have our heat back and our electric back until maybe Friday if we're lucky. What happened is a tree branch hit the entrance cable that goes to the peak of the roof and out front in the front house that leads to my house. The power comes from that one to mine. And it shorted out the wires inside of the peak of the roof and started burning the wires inside the top of the house. So National Grid had to cut the wires right off to prevent any fires. So yeah, we've been without any power at all. But thank goodness to Roberto for bringing up this big heavy-duty commercial generator. We've still got heat in here. We've still got lights at night. And we're functioning. Well, they are. I'm not doing so great on no sleep, but yeah. We'll be alright. It's been worse. We've dealt with worse. You can see I put towels up over the windows and doors to keep the cold out. So yeah, it's been hectic. 3 days and 2 nights with no power, and probably 3 more. But, you know, people that keep snakes, it's really important to keep plastic totes on hand in case you have to do something like this to keep your snakes warm, or you have to evacuate them in case of a fire or anything. I strongly advise people that keep any reptiles to have something on hand to evacuate them and get them out in case something goes wrong for you. But yeah, we're doing okay. I got my son went down last night and picked me up a portable DVD player. I was bored to death here with nothing to do. Can't handle the snakes, it's too cold. But yeah, we're surviving. Hi, Lily. The cats are nervous because I've got things all rearranged in the house to accommodate the snakes, but yeah. Yeah, I'm running on no sleep darn near, but we're alive. Hey, pretty girl, what are you doing? There's Paulo. Where are you doing, Polly? What, honey? They know something's wrong. They've been sticking to me like glue. All these changes in the house is making them very nervous. So we got a little bit of sunshine today at least, huh? Yeah, we do. You can't let things get you down. You really can't, because when you do, you lose your will to keep pushing and going and doing the best you can, especially when you got other lives to be responsible for. So even if it kicks you in the ass, you got to keep going, because that's what some of us are made of. It's not always a blessing, trust me. Hi, Lilies. Hi, Lilies. Say hi to the camera. No, I want to get near you. They've been hugging me terrible. At the camera, silly girl. They've been stuck to me like glue with all the changes in the house and stuff being rearranged and everything. But this is why I haven't been making videos lately. Then the storm that kicked our butts for 2 days and 2 nights, and we got 3 feet of snow in our yard, and that's not an exaggeration. My son even had trouble plowing the driveway with his new truck and plow. But yeah, and the bad part was we had about a foot of glare ice, solid, hard ice underneath all the new snow. And we got this other storm coming in Wednesday from California that's going to hit us. So, Lord knows. I hope I get my power back before Wednesday, but I doubt it'll happen. But yeah, I might end up having to buy a second generator to keep things going here for the animals. But yeah, a couple of snakes are a little on the really cold side, but I've given them the best I can for heat. And I'm staying up constantly checking on them. I've got little thermometers. Well, actually, they're used for fish tanks, but each one has one of these on it. Let me know what the temps are. 65 in here, that's not bad. But I'm keeping them at a steady level. 66, 62. That way I know whether to raise my heaters or lower them, depending on which layer of tanks needs more heat. Hey, you warmed up a lot there, Ginger. Ginger's was cool. Connie's at 67 over here by the window. Chewy and Jade are at 61, but they got a light over them, so they're fine. How you doing with your girlfriend? No fighting, huh? You happy you got your girlfriend with you? Yeah, see, things are different. I've never been living with her full-time like this. This is sort of different to us. They're getting along great, too, which is cute. Chewy knows he's not in his house anymore, and I didn't really want to have to move him in with her to be near the window for heat and sun. But I did, so to make him feel more comfortable, I took his perch out, took Jade's perch out, and gave them Chewy's perch because it's what he's used to. So I figured it'd make the transition go a little smoother for him to move him in with Jade. She's down there under the perch, sleeping lazy. But yeah, as you can see, I've got wires everywhere. I'm really having to watch these cats to keep them from getting into anything. But it's been an adventure. But when you have animals, it's what you got to do if you really love them. You don't want anything to happen to them. Because if one of my snakes dies, I'm going to feel so bad about it. Even though it's out of my control, not a lot more I can do than run generators to the house for heat. Well, not heat. Well, yeah, heat. Electric heaters. I got 2 of them on low. I'm trying not to overtax the generator. It's been running non-stop for 2 days and 2 nights, but it's a really strong commercial grade generator. And I thank Roberto and his son for rushing that over and getting us hooked up with that. my snakes would be dead by now, and no doubt I'd be in the hospital with pneumonia had it not been for them. But seriously, if you have reptiles, keep plastic totes on hand. I was short too, so Crystal went out yesterday. She had to go to Walmart to pick up her husband's prescriptions, and I gave her the money, and she picked me up 2 more of these plastic totes from Dollar General. Price is awesome on. They're only like $9 a piece, but they're huge. I think they're $160. Yeah. But I had enough for most of the snakes, but not all of them. Like I said, Chewy and Jade are still in her enclosure together, but they've got heat in there. So we're good to go until we get our power back. At least we don't have to worry about the wire shorting out and burning the houses down here. So you never know. Be prepared, especially when you got a lot of lives that you're responsible for. I know I'm rambling on, but I'm beyond tired. It's kind of hard to sleep when you have to get up every couple hours and turn one of the eyes on your gas stove to help push the heat through a little bit better for the animals. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But this is why I haven't been making snake videos lately. We've been dealing with a major disaster up here in New York for the better part of 4 or 5 days. So it might be another week before I can get any videos together and get them up. I unplug everything that's sensitive when something like this happens. So no TV, no nothing. But really, guys, if you keep reptiles, look out for their best interest. Plan ahead. You never know when something's going to go wrong like this did. Thank you. I miss you guys. I'll be back.